Today's the day, the sun is shining, it's the first Saturday of the month. It's the first Saturday of the month. Oh no, it's the first Saturday of the month, we gotta get to Goodwill. Come on everybody. Let's go, 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 go. We gotta get to Goodwill. Come on. We gotta get those deals. We gotta go. We'll see you at Goodwill. Alright, so we just left Goodwill store number 1. I didn't get a whole lot for eBay, but I did pick up an Onkyo, whatever you want to call it, amplifier. I checked it, yes it works, and I paid half that price, $5 for it, and it's selling on eBay for about $45-50 bucks. And I don't normally do suit coats, but when I still look, and I have never come across a Burberry's before, and I figured I would at least take the chance. I mean, I only paid $3.50 for it, so I'm not sure, but it's always I want to learn more about suits because I know there's good money in it, but we'll see. And I picked up a blender, or a food processor thing. Alright, that was the Goodwill store number 1, and we are on our way to Goodwill store number 2. Alright everybody, I just wanted to point out real quick that if you're going to get into electronics and you get into receivers, definitely always make sure that the springs on each port work and not broken. I have been bitten on that in the past. All of these do work, unfortunately. On this model, it's missing a knob, which really sucks because this does work, but because it's missing the knob, it's worthless. Otherwise, it would have sold for like $75. Alright, just had to point that out real quick. Alright, so I didn't get a whole lot, but I did pick up my normal VCR, the Panasonic Omnivision. I paid like $2.50 for this one. And I just kind of flipped out. These aren't really selling for a whole lot, but there was a massive quantity. And I had to pick up the Rescue Rangers and Gummy Bear. And then I even got, oh God, you know, I can't remember what this guy's name was.
Let me see it.
He was from DuckTales.
Can I see?
I can't remember.
Donald?
No, it's not Donald Duck.
Can I see?
Okay, it's throwing me off. I can't think of his name, but alright. What do I pay for the bag of toys, hun?
$1.99.
$1.99, so
$2.99, something like that.
A million?
half off, that would be like
It was either
$1.50 or
A
yeah,
million?
something like that. Alright, and they're not really going for a whole lot by themselves, but I mean, come on. When you find old toys like this, especially when you find quantities, yeah, you just kind of flip out and then you just pick them up anyways. Alright, that is all. That is from Goodwill store number 2 and on our way to Goodwill store number 3. Okay, so we just left Goodwill store number 3, and I didn't get much really worth pointing out, but I did get a couple items, and one in particular that I just completely flipped out. Okay, so I don't normally know much about baseball bats, but I do know if you come across a Louisville Slugger, that it's at least worth taking a closer look at, because some of them do still sell for hundreds. And I picked up 3 bats, and I paid like $2.50 for each. And I have always been looking for the Starbucks City mugs, and I have never ever found any. And I didn't get one. I got 2. Both of them were Houston. That was the very first thing that we just happened to see, and I flipped out. And my daughter was like, "Is it worth money?" It's like, oh yeah, it's worth money. So evidently this one in particular is going for about $40. So, alright, that is Goodwill store number 3. We are going to stop and break for lunch, and then we are going to probably unload some of this because I've still got a giant bag of bubble wrap in the van. And then we are going to go on to Goodwill store number 4. Alright everybody, so I just left Goodwill store number 4, and I did get a couple items, not anything really worth mentioning, just a couple DVDs and whatnot. And I've already got it all wrapped up, but I found another Starbucks mug. This one was Kuwait. It's not going for a whole lot, but it's a fact of it's a Starbucks mug. And I picked up 3 of these. I only paid $3, but I scanned it with my Amazon app, and it says it's going for like $45, and after all the Amazon fees, I'd get like $25-30. But yep, I got 3 of them, and they are brand new. So alright, that is Goodwill store number 4, and we are on our way to Goodwill store number 5. Alright guys, so we left Goodwill store number 5. Didn't really find anything, but I did get a couple items more for myself, just because they were needed for the business. But alright, so we are on our way to Goodwill store number 6. Alright everybody, so we just left Goodwill store 6? 6, okay. Didn't get a whole lot. Here's only what was really worth showing is I got a Snuggie. I paid like $2 for it, and I think they were selling for like 20. And a DVD that had a halfway decent rank that I was going to send off to Amazon for not a lot of profit, but enough to at least make it worth it. Alright, and now we are on our way to Goodwill store number 7. Alright, so we just left Goodwill store number 7. Their pickings are starting to get a little slim, at least they were at this Goodwill. And I did pick up a pair of Lucky brand jeans. I ended up paying $3.50 at this store. And this particular pair I think was going to go for about $35-40. But I don't normally do jeans, but I do want to try and at least start figuring that out a bit. And the other thing that was just really cool was an ugly Christmas sweater. And it is completely video game oriented. And I have no idea who that is. And I think that's a Rockstar logo. At least a long time ago. I'm not sure. But I'm trying to think what that is. No idea. If anybody has any idea, please leave a comment below and let me know what I'm looking at here. But, alright, so, and how much did I pay for this? I paid $2. So, alright, that is Goodwill store number 7, and my daughter says that she wants to go to another Goodwill, and I thought we might be done, but we'll see, and I'll let you know here in a little bit. Alright everybody, so we decided to stop at 7 Goodwill stores, and we are just completely exhausted, tired, we just couldn't keep going anymore. But, alright, so I really did lose track of how much I spent. I'm assuming I didn't spend any more than $150, but, oh, yeah, really lost track. As you can see behind me, I got an extra, there it is, an extra lamp. We needed an extra lamp in the other room, and I was lucky. I only paid $5 for that one. And just in case anybody really wanted to see, I got both Houston Starbucks mugs, city mugs, and feel free to look them up on eBay. Yes, they are selling for about $40 a piece. And here is the Kuwait Starbucks mug. Never seen a Starbucks mug before, and the Starbucks City mug. Look for them. Like, feel free, go to eBay, take a look, sort through eBay Starbucks City mugs, price plus shipping, highest first, and look through sold listings. I think somebody commented in one of the groups because I couldn't believe I found it, and I posted it in the groups, and they said they sold, I think they said it was a Los Angeles Starbucks mug for $250. Yeah, I think that's the top selling of the Starbucks mugs, but I haven't looked recently, so I really don't know. But, alright, so that was it. I know Entrepreneur Girl was in Indianapolis, and I wasn't sure if she was still in Indy or not in Indianapolis, but in Indiana, and I messaged her, are you still in Indiana? And she's like, yes. I am still in Indiana. It's like, great, go to Goodwill, because it's going to be 50% off. She's like, thank you for reminding me, and yes, we already had plans. It's like, great. So I hope to see you there somewhere. And she's like, I'm probably going to be doing a video for it. So here's hoping that she does a video. I really hope to see it because I want to see what she brings in. But alright, so there's all that, and I'm pretty sure everybody wants to know who is the winner of the giveaway for the envelopes. And the winner of the envelopes is Music Man 123309667. He is the one who guessed the Panasonic Omnivision VCRs that sell all the time on eBay for a minimum of $30 for me. If you can send them off to Amazon with the remote, they go for about $75 to $130. But sometimes they just sit for a while. I've got a few that are still just sitting there. I actually just sold another one last week for $90, and I sold one about a month and a half ago for $130. Love that, but they do sit there for a while. But all right, that is all. Yeah, it's always chaos around here. I'm trying to think if there was anything else, but yeah. If there was anything, I know there was something I was wanting to say, but I don't remember. Oh well, I'm sure I'll throw it in another video somewhere. But alright, don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.